Hi everybody, my name's Troy Hawes and welcome once again to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today we're going to go back to the 80s and review a great retro new wave song called Don't You Want Me, of course performed by the Human League. Don't You Want Me was written by Joe Callis, Philip Oakley, and another gentleman named Philip Adrian Wright. Don't You Want Me peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1982. Now, before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button, as I'm always trying to put up new content on a regular basis. In addition, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, you might actually also like my original music, which can now be purchased or streamed from any one of your favorite online music providers. Simply look up Troy Hawes and you'll find my music there. Now what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the chords that you're going to need to know for this great song. Then we'll review the chord progressions. After we've done all of that, we'll put everything we've learned together and perform an acoustic lounge cover version of this great song. And as always, I'm going to use a great backbeat from my Beat Buddy by Singular Sound. So if you want to learn a great song from the 80s, stick around. We're going to get started right now. Okay, in order to get all the way through Don't You Want Me, you're going to need to know 8 basic chords. Let's have a look at them now. The first one is simply an F. You're going to need to know a G chord. There's an A minor. There's an E. There's an E minor. Very close, aren't they? What else is there? There's a C chord in it as well. There is an A chord. And then one bar chord. It's a B minor bar chord. That's it. Those 8 chords are going to get you all the way through this great song. Let's have a look now at the chord progressions. Okay, there's basically 4 different parts that you need to learn to get through this great song. There is an opening sequence, there are verses, pre-choruses, and chorus. There's not much in the way of a bridge to this song or anything as far as an outro is concerned that we need to review. With that, we're going to start with a close look at the verses first, then we'll jump into the pre-chorus, then the chorus. We'll finish things off with a closer look at that opening sequence. Now with that, let's jump now into how to play the verses. The verses really incorporate only 2 chords, the F and the G chord. Let's have a closer look. Starting on the F, the song goes something like this. And you were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. I picked you out, shook you up and turned you around, turned you into someone new. 5 years later on, you've got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you. But don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I could put you back down too. And then that jumps right in to the pre-chorus. Let's have a look at it now. Okay, the pre-chorus I've seen played a couple of different ways. There's a more common way that's played that I'm going to show you, but it's not the way that I play the pre-chorus. Just my natural singing style and the way I play the song. This direction of the chord progressions seems to work better for me. You can have a look at both and determine what's better for you. Really, when performing the song, it's really not that different, but I wanted to show you both just because. Now, my version, starting on the A minor chord, the pre-chorus goes something like this. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. And then that jumps into the chorus. Now, a more common way to play this song at the pre-chorus is to eliminate the C chord and add a D minor. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to slow that part of it down. Again, look at these two. Which are you more comfortable playing? And just adopt that for your version. There's no rules here. Make the song yours. Anyway, with the D minor and eliminating the C chord, the pre-chorus can also go something like this. And I'm going to slow this part down. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. So rather than the C, use the D minor. Again, I'll play it one more time. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. I think either work. I don't know that one is better than the other, but probably the original version by the Human League uses a D minor. It's completely up to you. With that, let's now jump right into the chorus. All right, the chorus starts on the A major chord and goes something like this. It's much too late to find. You think you changed your mind. You better change your mind, or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, oh? Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, oh? And that's it. All right. Let's finish things off with a closer look at that opening sequence. All right, that sort of opening sequence or opening riff. In the original song, it's played with a synthesizer, some keyboards. So I've incorporated for the first time in my tutorials a pedal called a Synth 9 by a company called Electro Harmonics. And what Electro Harmonics does is they create guitar pedals that change the sound of the chords and the individual notes to that of a keyboard or an organ, or in this particular case, a synthesizer. And that's just what I've done here with this. Because I do a lot of 80s retro new wave songs that incorporate synthesizers throughout the song, I thought, well, let's give this pedal a try and see if we can have some fun with it. Add a little flavor, if you will, to my cover and tutorial. And so that's what I've done. I have introduced for the first time a pedal called a Synth 9 Synth 9 by Electro Harmonics. Now, if you take away the pedal, what am I actually playing when it comes to this opening riff or sequence? I'm going to slow it down and show you. Here we go. Starting on the open 5th string to the open 6th, and then 3rd fret of the 6th string. So again, and then the open 5th. So from there. All right, let's try that one more time. And then walk it down. All right, let's slow it down completely. All right, so that's a simplified, looser way to play that opening sequence. They do something a little bit different, but that's generally a simplified version. All right, with that, let's jump into the cover. And there you have it, Don't You Want Me by the Human League. Thank you for tuning in to my acoustic lounge. Again, my name is Troy Hawes. If you like my guitar tutorials and covers, please consider subscribing. I do truly appreciate it. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.